Hello fellow crafters. I'm going to show you a box that I made for my daughter, and I used the graphic 45 paper, and I used this flower here was black and gold organza, and I cut out with Tim Holtz. I cut out the flower shapes, the bigger one, and then I glued them all together. I stacked them up, and like the last 8 on top, I folded in half and folded in half again, and then glued in points all around the flower. And then I took a heat gun and melted it down. Let's see if I can get a close-up for you so you can see. So it gave it a really grungy look. And then this piece in the center, isn't that pretty? It's a vintage earring that I took the back off and glued it in the center. This is a wild orchid flower, and there's one back here tucked, and then I used a stem and curled it. And then this is a wild orchid flower that I colored with hold on, let's see if I can reach without making you dizzy. Sorry. I used the trunk bay on that one. Okay. And then
printing complete.
Sorry, I'm printing some stuff. Then this is a vintage earring that I cut the back off and glued on here. And this is some stickers I had that looks like chain. This is lace that I colored with the trunk bay and coffee shop. And we have a ticket out of the Tattered Time. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Tattered Time. I cut it out. This is a graphic 45 image. This is Prima lace bunched up to give a little dimension. I put some glossy accents on top of this to make it three-dimensional and shine a little bit. And then I added one of my pens. It's a butterfly pen that I've been making. And oh, the last part is those are 2 flowers that I got at a bead store. They're glass, and then I took a brad and cut the backs off of it with the letter F. Her name is Felicia, and I put that in the center. And then when you open it, this is a little bling and then a starburst that I had. I painted the box like a chocolate brown. And then inside is the book that I showed you on the last video when I was doing a crop night. But I added a few pages to it. Let's see if I can find them. I think this one's new. I added this one, sorry. Here, I'll start from the front. Here's the cover. It's graphic 45 Steampunk Debutante. This is the organza flower and a paper flower stacked with a vintage button. And then I use clock faces. I have a bunch of clock faces that I use. You can see that. I don't know if it'll focus. Doesn't seem to want to focus today. Well, the frame, it's a chipboard frame, and I colored it with the Tim Holtz brown. Don't know the name of it. And then use some, it's like a copper UD on it. And then this is the Tattered Time watch, the gears paper, and I ran it through the Tim Holtz gear embossing, and then also went over it with a distress ink. This is the Tattered Time paper as well. I tore it and then distressed it, and then I put some rickrack up here. This is some pieces that came from a Company package. I can't look right now, but I'll list it. Oops, I guess I'll have to glue that. But anyways, it's so that she can slide some pictures under behind here. And this one as well. These are the pieces from a Company package. Some rickrack, the Tattered Time paper, some beads, and then this one is the Tim Holtz embossing, and then gone over it with the UD, the copper UD, and distress ink. And this is a it's like a plastic scroll, and then I tucked a flower, a organza flower behind it, and then there's a little quote here, and another one of the pieces from the Company package. Here is some Prima flowers stacked with another piece of the organza flower and a vintage button. It's like an eagle. And this was ran through a Tim Holtz embossing die, and I distressed it with the ink and then put the copper UD on it. And it's really shiny. And then she can put pictures, slide picture over there. And this one is the Tattered Time paper, torn again. This is a Recollection butterfly. It's like a 3-dimensional. This is some trim I got at Joann Fabrics. And then here's a vellum piece that came from the Company package. This is the Tattered Time paper back here, another chipboard, and I buffed it with some, it's called Smoke. It's like a smoke rub and buff. And then this is a felt flower. Well, it's not felt, it's what do they call that? In fact, my daughter hates that material, so hopefully she won't be touching this part of the book. She said it gives her goosebumps. That was from Walmart. And then this is some more of the Tattered Time paper right here that I've embossed it with a paisley print, and then went over it with the Tim Holtz inks. This is a piece from a dictionary that I distressed. She can put a picture behind here. And then a little Tim Holtz paper clip. This is Tim Holtz's I can't think today. This is the Tim Holtz photo strip, and here's a Tim Holtz clock arm, and then this is from Michael's, and another piece from the Company, and a butterfly. And then this was distress. This is the Tattered Time paper again. Now I used a lot of Tattered Time and the Graphic 45 and Company. I just use a mixture of stuff. And here's a little key, another frame with some music paper, and she can put a picture in there, and some vellum I tucked in there. And then the back is it's a little tag. It says, "Official Scrapbook by Mom. This book was created to capture ordinary and special moments, documented life, and preserve memories, and use very cool paper too." And it was dated 4/30/11. That was the night that I started on it. I pretty much had it done. I just added 2 more pages to it, and then added a picture of myself in here for her. And then of course it has the Tim Holtz clip on the side with the charms. There's a mixture of charms. We have Journey, I think it's Artful, Journey, a gear, some wings and beads. But this is for my baby girl, because I've been making all this really cool stuff lately, and I just thought it'd be nice to make something for her that she can sit on her dresser. My time is about up. I just wanted to share with you my project that I've been working on. I finally finished it. Thank you. Have a good weekend, and happy Mother's Day to everyone.